Hello, everyone. Today we will talk about inventions and also about protection of inventions. So we will discuss all the way and questions when we will start to invent, and then we patent our invention and protect it. So in general, there are several different kinds of intellectual property. It is patents, trademarks, design, copyright, and trade secret. In general, all kinds of intellectual properties, objects can be protected in little bit different ways. But today we will focus mostly on inventions. And one of the first of questions is, can we patent a trademark? So trademark is a different kind of intellectual property, and trademark cannot be patented, because patented can be only inventions, and inventions mostly related with the functional features. And trademark, it's only some expressions, logo, and what it's like a stamp in the potential client's brain thinking about some kind of products. So talking about patents in general, because it's very important to understand in general what is patent. So patent in general is a tool of monopoly. So it means that patent is not a document that gives you a right to make a selling of commercializing of product, but mostly to block others to make a business from this invention. So that's why it's very important to know and to understand that patents is blocking possibility for others. And when we talk about inventions, we talk about functions, about some kind of constructions, about some kind of methods, about using of the same method for different purpose, and so on and so on. So it can be used in different kind of field of technology, medicine, physics. It can be also mechanical inventions, also inventions related with electronics, and also could be different kind of methods also used for designing of constructions and also usage of constructions for some purpose. And in different countries, there are different requirements for inventions, but the general rules are the following. So the most important is novelty. It's a first criteria for patents. Then is inventive step or level of invention. It's called like inventive step, and industrial applicability. So novelty is when we talk about invention, it should be novel, new, not available for public globally in the world, on the whole planet. And then inventive step, it's when this invention is not obvious to the person skilled in the art. So if we have person who working in this field, if for him invention is obvious, then possibly it doesn't meet to this criteria. And industrial applicability is only a requirement that this invention could be used in some kind of industry or in general in the life. There are some funny and not so funny examples. So first one on the left is patented on even 1882. It's according to pictures American patent. and is some equipment to kill mice. And on the right side is a toilet paper. Yes, it was invented not so far away from today. It was in 1891, but still, it was invention. Before this period of time, we didn't have a toilet paper like we have it today. And another question is about territory. So if a certain patent will protect invention in a certain country, for example, in China. So the thing is here that patent has territorial protection. It means that if we have patent, for example, in United States, so we have protection in United States, and protection means that people cannot manufacture, cannot sell, cannot represent, cannot resell, cannot import such kind of products of invention to this market. It means that it's absolutely like a collapse, like a protection for all for this country. But for example, if in another country there is no protection for the same invention, so it means no extension of protection were made timely, then there is no protection. So if you have protection in some countries, only in these countries you have protection, and in other countries other or competitors or other parties can make exploit or can make commerce using your idea, invention, which is patented in one country, but in another country not. And also, we have several levels of protection. So we can file application to certain country. Also, we can file international application. And also, we can file regional application. For example, we file one application to European Patent Office. And then when we have granted patent, then we can make validations or extensions to countries in Europe. And also, starting from the last year, from June 1st, European Patent Office and with the cooperation with the other institutions made a unitary effect, which have a breakthrough in European patent system. And according to this, you can automatically extend European patent to many countries, also including Baltic states, for example. And also very important question about software, possibly. A lot of startups nowadays, they create usually programs like app applications. So that's why we need to talk a little bit about what cannot be patented. And in this case, we see that a lot of things cannot be patented. It's like software, it's also ideas, it's also therapeutical and surgical treatment for humans or animals. So also inventions for which commercial exploitation would not be contrary to the public interest, morality, and humanity. And also technique for diagnosis and prevention of disease applied to the human or animal body. But mainly when we talk about startups, for example, they create app applications. And in this case, I would say that directly software is not patented, cannot be patented, but in certain situations, it's possible to make it patentable. And here we also talk about mostly about Europe, but in countries like United States, for example, the requirements to protect software is a little bit lower, and you can protect much more in United States when we talk about software. And also, can be such a question if it's possible to protect idea. Unfortunately, if to talk about just idea, it cannot be protected in any way. And it's not only talking about patents, but about any kind of intellectual property. But in some cases, of course, it's possible to protect it as trade secret. And also, in many cases, it's possible to make implementation how this idea can be implemented in certain field of technology, or to maybe possible to make some kind of invention of it. For example, if we talk about flying as general, so it's not possible to patent idea to fly. But for example, if we make some kind of construction, for example, plane, so plane is also like a possibility to fly, but plane itself can be patented, and idea to fly cannot. Also, when we talk about trade secrets, because sometimes companies think what is better to choose or to protect using trade secrets or to make potential patent for invention. So in this case, we have a good example of Coca-Cola. In this case, they use trade secret ways, but in many situations, of course, it's not possible to be very efficient. And if it becomes public knowledge, then in general, this protection is lost. And here is a little bit comparison between patents and trade secrets. So if we talk about price, so for trade secrets, it's a cheaper way to protect, but again, not in all cases, but in general, yes. However, if, for example, information will be disclosed unintentionally, then trade secrets can leave a company empty-handed. It means that after is disclosed, so it's no any kind of protection and everybody can use. And also the huge problem, especially nowadays, is to use reverse engineering. So it means if it's possible to see how made, for example, some kind of program, it's very easy to make reverse engineering for this. And it's not only touches programs, but also different kind of technology. And again, it's another question is why I should protect my invention. So first of all, of course, nowadays it's different reasons. One of the reasons is to have a monopoly on the market. Another reason is to participate in different kind of European projects to get support. Also to attract investors, and also not to be a victim of infringement. And in this case, if you didn't make a protection of your invention, there are also possibilities that someone will use it. Also, someone will update this invention and will patent it. And then you will have troubles for the future. So like a future different kind of sellings and development of the products will be closed. And another thing is that if, for example, you do not try to protect, you do not know the market, what kind of players there are on it, and possibly you can run into troubles with the infringement, because possibly other parties or competitors may have a patent and you can infringe it. And as example, we see that patent role is very increased during last decades. For example, from 2009 till 2019 is 10-year period of time. It's about 150 big cases were brought for infringement, for example, of smartphone patents. So it's Apple, Sony, Google, Samsung, Microsoft, Nokia, Motorola, and so on. And we see how many different kind of patent wars we have. And also there are future patent wars possibilities, because now we see that a lot of technology are developing, and we see that there are different kind of fields that potentially will be very, very popular in patenting, and it's already now become popular. It's applications related with artificial intelligence. It's kind of software, but also kind of can be hardware, or a complex between software and hardware, data processing and other related things. Quantum computers is also related with materials and technology and processes. Regenerative medicine is also a very important field. Autonomous driving, it's again, it's people working on this during last maybe decade, even more. But now we come to the new level, and we see that a lot of different kind of technologies and inventions related with this field of technology. Also blockchain, which is very, very much important. Cybersecurity is again, it's a field which will be especially important when quantum computers will be taken into account. Also VR, AR technologies, different kind of batteries, not only lithium, but also different kind of batteries, because people trying to put more and more energy to less and less volume. Also, as we see now, drone technologies, different kind of drones for different kind of purposes, also will be a very popular field of patenting. Conductive polymers and different kind of chemistry, also it's very, very on demand today. Talking about us, about METIDA, we would like to say that we are one of the top filers in European Union for European trademark and design registrations. And also we have more than 4,000 customers around the world currently. And we protect over 1,500 trademarks and design applications, and also now about 200 patents per year from different countries in European Patent Office, also in national offices, and also filing international patent applications. So in general, that's it. If you would like to know more about intellectual property, please contact us. Thank you.